When did you submit your I-956F?
We filed the 956F in October 2024.
Last October, right?
Correct.
So it's not approved yet.
Yes, but we do have an update. About 3 weeks ago, we received an RFE where the government asked to see some additional details on two things. They wanted to see the construction permits for these projects. Now, of course, we already started construction, so we have permits. And they wanted to see additional detail on the bank loans.
Okay.
So we have loan agreements, we have LOIs and term sheets from the banks. And so we've provided that to the government. We expect a response and an approval of the 956 in June.
Okay. Yeah, right now the USCIS may want to see how the project progress before they can issue the approval.
They want to make sure the project's real and it's not just some project in the future.
Yeah. So can you teach us about the progress of all of the 4 projects? Are they all started yet?
So Harmony is started. We started back in March on this site. Serenity, the contractor is staging. Officially, they're going to start June 1st. Ravano and Cameo will start later this year, maybe around September or October.
Okay. So when all of these 4 projects are going to be completed?
So each project has about a 2-year construction timeline. So if the last project starts at the end of this year, completion of the 4 projects would be the end of 2028.
Is that time that the investors get their money back?
So the investment here for Codavera 3 is structured as a loan, which is a 3-year loan, plus Homefed has one option to extend. So up to 4 years maximum. So remember, once we finish construction, we still have to operate these assets for a little while. We have to bring renters into the communities.
Yes.
So for about 1 year after construction completes, we're managing and operating the properties. And then at that time, we can try to sell the properties or we can refinance.
Okay.
So really it's a minimum of 3 years. That's why we structured a 3-year loan, and we have one option. So it may go to 4 years for the eb5 investors.
So for these apartments, you mean you're gonna stabilize the income before you can get a refund to the investor, right?
Right.
How can do you want to refinance or when you sell the apartments?
So the business plan contemplates selling the apartments, but we do have options, which is another great thing about this project. We're not putting all of our eggs into one basket. We have 4 separate projects here. We have options in terms of, Ravano is definitely a sale. We're selling the homes, but the 3 rental communities, we could refinance, we could sell. Maybe 1 or 2 we refinance and the 3rd one we sell. Or vice versa.
For the Codavera 1 and 2, there are also many apartments, right? For those apartments, do you sell or do you refinance?
So Codavera 1 had the residences at Codavera. We still own it. We are not in a position that we need to sell it to repay our investors. So we've actually already started repaying the eb5 investors in Codavera 1. But we still own this project because we don't need to sell it. We have sufficient cash to repay the loan. In Codavera 2, we have 3 rental projects, which are all currently operational. They're being stabilized right now. We don't know yet if we're going to sell or refinance. We'll decide in the next 6 months.
Okay, I think the biggest risk for eb5 investors is about maybe now this area is not qualified for TA anymore, right? But because you filed the I-956 last October, at that time you still qualified for TA. If they invest right now, they are still qualified for this one. Right?
That's right. So when we filed in October, the project qualified as high unemployment. And the rules of the program state that we get 2 years of status. So that means if investors invest in this project between now and October of next year, they get the benefit of high unemployment. However, the project is now low unemployment, which makes it a very, very safe investment in a very established community. So it's sort of a cheat code. You're getting a low risk investment, but you're getting the high risk benefit.
That's why I love this project so much. Okay.